Hi again, ladies. Welcome again to my channel. My name is Tolu Falode. I'm your friendly Christian relationship counselor, and I help you pick the right partner to have a godly marriage. So today I wanted to talk to you about what should I look out for when I'm choosing my future husband. Now there are so many theories out there, but this particular advice I'm about to give you is based on the Word of God, and it's from a Christian perspective. So let's get into it. Look for his leadership. Is he one that relies on his parents or his siblings, or is he one that makes independent decisions? Is he one that can lead you, or are you the one that is taking the reins in that relationship? And how does he lead you? Is he leading you closer to the calling of God over your life, or is he leading you farther away from it? What I mean by this is, do you have more clarity about who God has called you to be, or do you find that you even struggle more as a result of this relationship? That is a huge sign of whether you are looking at a potential future bae that in a godly marriage or not. His faith is so important, ladies. It's not enough that he attends church every Sunday, he serves in the choir, he's a pastor's kid, or whatever else you want to use to quantify faith from a physical context. I'm talking about spiritually. Can you see fruit? Can you see that he values the relationship that he has with God? Is there a relationship with God in that man's life? Can you see the fact that there is a fruit of the Spirit that is being produced, whether love, joy, peace, kindness, faithfulness, self-control, whatever it is, can you see it in that relationship? Another thing I want you to look out for is his purity. Purity is not just for women, it's for godly children. We are led by the Spirit and not the flesh, and it's the Spirit of God that leads the children of God, not the women of God, okay? So how is his purity like? That's also a very good indicator of how far he has gone on his spiritual journey. I'm not saying that he'll be perfect, but I am saying that at the very least, there should be some boundaries in place that he respects and he has also put in place to guard his own purity. Can you see that in that relationship? Or is it a constant struggle? Have you fallen so many times you have lost count? That is also an indicator of how well this man can lead you closer to the calling of God on your life, and how much he has shown that he can protect you from a spiritual standpoint. His peace is so important. What I mean by this is, how does he feel about you? Now, is this man wasting your time? And a good way to know this is, does he come and go? Does he change his mind ever so often? Does he not want to have serious conversations about the future? Does he not want to include you in actual substantial plans as opposed to what you're going to be doing next week? Does he talk to you about next year, for instance? Is this man showing peace in the relationship? And this is also important for you as well. Do you have peace? I mean, yes, like I said in another video, and I'll link that here, you could be fine, saved, and single, but that does not necessarily mean that this is the man for you. You need to recognize how God's peace looks in your life and how it is reflected, which is why it's so important that you pray for your future husband. And once more, the resource is still available till Saturday from my YouTube family. So if you're interested, just click the link in below or send me a message at tolu@tolufalode.com. It's very important, okay? Peace cannot be ignored, because the peace of God passes all understanding. Is your peace passing all understanding in that relationship? What that means is, you all are fighting, you all may not always agree, but you still have peace. Makes no sense, but there's peace there. It's from God, okay? Is that there? And finally, I want you to look at the connection in spirit, soul, and body. Are you connected to this man's spirit? And this is why I'm going to link that video again, prayers for my future husband, because that really helps you to understand if you're connected to this man's spirit. Because you don't need to be actually married first to be connected to your husband spiritually. So are you connected to this man's spirit? Can you see the fruit of what you prayed for? Can you see the fruit of what you were hoping for? Is the vision plain in this particular relationship? And from a soulish standpoint, how is your mind, your will, and your emotions doing? Are you led to submit to this man? Because the word says submit to your own husband. Is your mind open to him? Do you find that you want to share with him? Does he share with you? And from an emotional standpoint, does he add to the fruit of the Spirit of God in your life? Does he push you to be more loving, to be more kind, to exercise more self-control? Or does he test you in that regard and pull you back? And finally, from a physical standpoint, look, you will not marry a man that God has chosen for you that you are not physically attracted to. It doesn't happen. So I'm just trying to debunk that myth. God will not give you someone that you are not attracted to. Every good and perfect gift comes from the Lord of light, and that is God our Father. So you need to understand that you will be attracted to this man. It's not something you have to try. You know, when there's chemistry, right? You meet someone, there's just chemistry. Is there chemistry in that relationship that is built on a spiritual and an emotional foundation? That is how you recognize a future husband that will help you to step into the birthing of a godly marriage. Now, the prayer journal, okay, it's available till Saturday. I strongly advise. It's just $10, which is about £10, 3,500 naira. You can get it anywhere, whether you're in Ghana, you're in the US, you're in the UK. Look, you can get it anywhere. And you just need to click the link below and change the currency to your denomination. If you can't see your denomination reflected, then you choose USD, which is US dollars, and you can pay $10 from wherever you are in the world, and it will download automatically. Or you can send me a message at tolu@tolufalode.com, and I'll be happy to help you out. But this is closed on Saturday. It's over 100 pages of directions based on Ruth chapter 3 on how to pray for your future husband, so you can also be prepared to be seen, recognized, and revealed to him, because these are 3 different things, and I explain it in this journal. And I also give you prayer points for your destiny helpers. If you don't know what they are, get the journal. And I also give you action points, reflective points to help you whether you are single or in a relationship hoping to get married. There is a workbook at the end of this, so you can print this journal out, you can paste it on your walls, you can make notes on it if you do decide to print it. But it is important that you do get this journal. Okay, ladies, I hope this video was helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Have a lovely week. God bless.